They're on the move with a message.
It's the message of the Constitution and the Founding Fathers and the founding principles of America.
An America, they say, needs a wake-up call.
There are people throughout history who have fought and died to keep us free, and we're just letting it slip away because people are thinking, oh, I can't do anything.
But this group of Americans is doing something. They're walking.
We started August 11th in Green Bay, Wisconsin at Lambeau Field. It's 280 miles total over about a 3-week period.
It's called the Great American Walk for Freedom, and it's part of a grassroots campaign that aims to restore constitutional principles these walkers say are disappearing.
They're slowly slipping away, such as freedom of speech and right to bear arms.
Armed with flags, flyers, and a message of freedom, the walkers made stops along the way, holding town hall meetings and handing out copies of the Constitution. They took their final steps on Sunday, entering Minneapolis alongside the man who's taking their ideas public, Congressman Ron Paul.
Thank you very much for coming.
The end of the walk marks the beginning of another event. As the Republicans kick off their convention in St. Paul, Ron Paul supporters will be in Minneapolis at the Rally for the Republic. It's an event that stresses limited government and personal responsibility.
I have no interest whatsoever in protesting the Republican National Convention, and none of us that I know of are going to be doing that.
Some Republican delegates say they're not totally in step with Ron Paul's ideas or the rally across the river.
The way he wanted to go about some things, I think, was a little beyond what I thought was wise for the nation.
You know, I have a much more moderate view of life than a lot of Republicans, so definitely not let's abolish the IRS, let's abolish the government, and, you know, start from that proposition.
What oughtn't you?
But the walkers say their message is bringing people together in local communities during a time of polarizing politics.
When you can just break it down to the simple things of having honesty in government and following the rule of law, everybody agrees with that.
Our founding fathers pledged their lives, their sacred honors and their fortunes, to establish this country in the Declaration of Independence, and sacrificed a whole lot. So just a few blisters on our feet, to do this, I think is really rather minor in comparison.
For UPI.com, from the 2008 Republican National Convention in Minneapolis, St. Paul, Minnesota, I'm Melissa Hinkle.